I get asked quite a bit questions about being single, like how to make good choices while you're single, how to make the most of being single. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit of the like Christian single mascot. Yay. So I want to share with you some thoughts. I love actually talking about this because I think it's a huge help to have the conversation, and I want this to be an encouragement to those of you who are single. The first thing I would say is, listen, being single is not a disease. And if you treat it like it's a disease, then you're going to make desperate choices because you're always looking for the cure. It's not a disease. It's a season that God has you in, and you don't want to make decisions that are desperate when it comes to relationships and your future. You want to make purpose-driven decisions. So make sure that you're fueled by that and not by desperation. Don't worry, it's not a disease. This isn't leprosy. It's a season, and it has an end. And I want to just encourage you with that too. I think sometimes we think about being single and it can be so all-consuming, and we feel like it's never going to end. It is not the end of your story. It's just the chapter that you are in. And sometimes in the name of being content, we actually stop really dreaming about our future. We don't really talk about it. We don't pray about what it would mean to pray for a godly spouse, pray for a marriage, pray for a family, because we don't want to seem like, oh, I don't know, like I'm not content in the season that I'm in. And I want to encourage you, get around people who are going to pray for your future spouse and pray for the future family that God has for you, and actually dream about that. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. That's what Proverbs says. So fuel hope in your life. Don't starve it, fuel it through prayer, through dreaming big, through being around people who are going to encourage you in the season of single, that listen, there is a spouse, there is a marriage, there is a future in mind for you, and you can trust God with that. And then make good choices. I know that sounds really simple, but like while you're single, make good choices, all right? The Bible's very clear about fleeing sexual immorality. 1 Corinthians talks about this. 1 Corinthians also talks about, listen, everything might be permissible, but not everything is beneficial. So make choices that are going to be beneficial for your future marriage, future family. Make wise decisions when you're dating, and make decisions that honor God. And be around the right people. Be around people who encourage you, people who are not like Debbie Downers about being single. It's like, this is actually a great season of life if we can embrace all that God has for it. So make sure you're around people who encourage that. Make sure you're around people who love Jesus, who are passionate about life, because that's going to make you passionate about the season that you're in, and it's going to fuel faith for you. And then my last thought is, hey, enjoy life. Don't put life on pause just because you're single waiting to get married. Jesus said, I've come that you would have life and life to the full. And I believe that that life isn't just for a marital status someday, it's for right now. God has joy, he has hope, he has an abundant life for us right now. So embrace it, like have fun, hang out with great people, pursue the dreams in your heart. And God, he's faithful. He's going to come through, and he's going to honor every prayer and every desire you have in your future as you just enjoy the life that God's given you now. I hope that's an encouragement to you.